to have amazing community organizations who will stand in when parents and schools can't. So we're going to hear now from 5 of those students and their mentors about what it took for them to reach higher. I want to introduce first a couple of folks that Carla introduced you to, Sativah Jones and Jessa. Sativah?
My name is Sativah Jones, and I'm the College and Career Counselor at Mount Tacoma. It's with great pleasure to stand here before you. As I look into the audience this afternoon, I see the very community that provided me with opportunities and support to be where I am today, which made me the first in my family to graduate from high school, receive a bachelor's degree, and a master's degree. Come to a surprise that I wasn't the ideal student in high school. I was known for roaming the hallways. I had frequent flyer miles in the truancy center and a handful of suspensions. But I had the academic ability and the potential that I didn't see in myself, but was reminded daily by my teachers, counselors, and involvement with community programs like the College Success Foundation Achievers Program, TRIO, and the Boys and Girls Club. The message to reach higher made it no surprise that my career of choice was education. Now, I didn't know exactly what I was getting myself into when I made that decision, as I spent this last weekend with what seemed to be a mountain of Act 6 essays that came in, of course, at the last minute. This weekend, I'll be trick-or-treating with Palmer Scholars essays in my purse, and I'm sure I'll be on a school bus headed to some college campus near you that following weekend. But I never think twice about the work I do, because I have an outstanding debt to this community for the investment that was made in me. I'm repaying my debt by investing in the amazing students that I work with every day. A fine example of these students is the phenomenal young lady I have the pleasure of introducing to you today. Jessa Marshall is a Mount Tacoma senior, ranked amongst the top in her class, and is involved with countless activities despite the adversities that she faces every day. I admire her hunger for success and her recent development of the Random Acts of Kindness Club at Mount Tacoma to promote positivity and inclusion. When I was a senior at FOS, I spent countless hours in the Career Center with my counselor, Juanita Jeffries, who is now my colleague. Now, I have the privilege to sit on the other side of the desk with Jessa. She is my first payment back on your investment in me. Please welcome Jessa Marshall.
Let me tell you about a little girl named Belle. As a young girl, she wasn't very connected with her sisters, and the relationship with her mother was rough. People always in and out of the house, and soon she would be separated from her twin sister. It was then when Belle moved in with her cheer coach, as she found her love and passion for all-star cheerleading. She found this as a way to escape from real-life situations. It was October 27, 2010, when Belle was on her way to school, as there was a lot of traffic, which was rare for the area. As traffic came to an end, Belle would soon realize it was her mother's white truck at the side of the freeway, at the scene of a critical car accident. Never in a million years would Belle have thought that while sitting in traffic that morning, that this accident would claim the life of her mother. Belle was devastated. It was soon after this event, Belle would then move back in with her sisters and continued the struggle of the loss of her mother. Despite the situation, Belle faced her circumstances head-on and became inspired by her older sister, Kaisha's perseverance. There were still yet so many unanswered questions, but how could Belle let this hold her back? She joined College Bound, now known as MDC Scholars, visited colleges every summer. She was scared, but she knew she was taking the right path. College Bound helped her decide what college she wanted to go to, and that she wanted to become more involved and make college a realistic goal. Belle bloomed within high school. She wanted to become remembered once she left her high school campus. From homecoming royalty to the Elizabeth Wesley Scholar, Raiders cheerleading coach, a Natural Mental All-Stars coach and athlete, She volunteered at the Fish Food Bank, started her own club, Random Acts of Kindness, out of high school, is a Next Move intern at the Tacoma Fire Department, an international world champion in 2012, a National Honor Society member, a high school cheerleader, and a college-bound scholar. By becoming involved, Belle knew and learned there's always a brighter end to a dark tunnel. Belle is me, Jessa Belle Marshall. There are some days when I just sit in front of the computer screen crying because college essays are so hard, dealing with this hard thing we call life. But Miss Jones always reminds me day by day that we have an entire goal here, which is to reach higher. I chose to reach higher not only to better myself, but better my family and the statistics we face today. The Next Move internship has inspired me to want to take steps forward to this crazy yet so possible dream of mine. I get hands-on experience, I get knowledge that many other high school students don't get, and I'm also connected with bigger businesses. With that being said, I chose to reach higher and go for goals that others believe aren't reachable and prove that they are. Everything I do is for my mother. I want to live the way she didn't get to and leave an impact that I hope to. The Next Move internship has taught me there is a clear choice to reach higher, and it is possible if you put in time and dedication. I want to give back to my community through a career in public safety and answering many unanswered questions, just like the fire department does. Questions that I didn't get answered when my mom passed. I couldn't be any more grateful for this opportunity. Keeping college within arm's reach has been a goal that I've set since freshman year. Now, with my first acceptance letter to the Washington State University, college is not now a dream of mine, but is reality. Thank you.